What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Lifestyle Podcast. I am your host, Sonic.
And I'm your co-host, Snuff.
So, it felt awesome to be back in Philly after 2 years of absolutely shit. So, since it's your first time, Boo, what did you think of the show?
I can't scream the word trash because they liked us there and I liked them. It was really cool, actually. There was a lot of exotics. There was a lot of new shit that I haven't seen before. There was quite a few old schoolers.
Yes. Like I said, we're going to be breaking it up. So, today's episode is going to be pretty much the whole entire show floor. Then the following episode, we'll break up the Car Club Alley.
A beer after today was it.
Old school cars, and then we'll get to the custom cars that we saw as well. But overall, how was your feel? Because this is your first time, so what'd you think of it?
All right. First time you get laid, it's, oh, this is fucking awesome. But if you watched enough porn, you're like, oh, this is decent. This is fun.
Okay.
I've been to so many car meets where I've seen crazy out of the fucking water shit. Mm-hmm. And here I am. I went to the show expecting top of the notch, and I was just like, this is cool. Everything is nice and clean and well presented so long as far as the actual auto show went.
Right, the lighting, the cars, just the light. I get it.
And they brought some cool stuff to the table.
Okay.
Let's start off on the Supra.
Okay. So what'd you think of the famous Supra?
All right, I sat in it. It's very comfortable. It feels a lot like Miata when you're sitting in it.
No kidding, really.
Dude.
That's the vibe you got.
Sat in a Miata, you get that like giggly, exciting feeling because everything's like close to you because it's a little bit smaller of a car.
Right.
The Supra is not a small car, but it hugs you and it makes you feel intimate.
Okay.
That's the best way I can describe that.
No, that's a pretty good observation.
Also, it's about the same size as a Z.
You think so?
Same size as mine.
No kidding. I thought
it felt similar.
Well, at least it looks wider. I mean, it could just be the aesthetics of the car that makes it look wider, but
It's a similar wheelbase.
I gotta Google that. I'm curious about the length of that. So what else? I'm surprised you didn't say the Z first.
They had the Targa Top Supra.
Oh yeah, the Mr. Concept that's never gonna see the light of day, which I still think it's a miss. It's a complete miss for Toyota, but
Well, now they're going to be releasing them with stick shifts,
yes.
like a manual transmission. Mm-hmm. That's only because Nissan, said, hey, we're doing it with ours. You kind of have to do it.
Yeah, and if I'm not mistaken, I see this is curious on how that works with that Supra because, I mean, it's not really a real Supra. Everybody knows it. It's a fucking BMW.
Yeah.
It is what it is. They based it off the new Z8, if I'm not mistaken.
Same motor.
Yeah, pretty much same everything, even the radio.
Yeah.
If you format
The interior
it
feels
it
similar.
tells you, it shows up with the BMW logo when you format the radio.
That's funny.
So I am curious on how they were going to do this manual because I know BMW did their fine print of things you cannot do
Do you think that was part of it?
because, we're the ones essentially doing something.
Well, we'll figure it out.
So,
They're already working on a dog box for that thing.
yes, I know.
Come on. That's a no-brainer all day, every day.
So what other car? I'm still surprised you have not said the Z.
I'm going to get to that.
Oh,
one.
okay,
I'm
okay.
comfortable enough to sit in it.
Okay.
That's the other thing. They didn't let us sit in it.
No. There's certain cars there that there's no way in hell they're going to let anyone sit in it. Like, you have to become stupidly cool with the person.
Or very friendly.
Or very friendly, yes. For you to actually get an in.
Well, I got offered to sit in a SVT.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did you take pictures?
Did I sit in it? No, I was shit scared. I had my fiance watching me.
You almost died?
Yeah, you don't know that level of friendliness where you're crossing the line or you know what I mean?
Right.
Especially when you're trying to get something out of somebody. So I had to pump the brakes and baby steps.
Okay. So
We'll get to that.
I believe the only downside. Now this is my take on it, just because I've been going with them for a few years now, is that before COVID, Media Day was Media Day.
Uh-oh. I see where you're going with this. Go ahead. Let him have it.
So, granted, I get it. 2 years, no shows, no nothing. They need to make money. I understand.
Yep.
But Jesus Christ. At least limit the entrance. Because to sit there, when you're trying to take a picture, trying to do B-roll, you're trying to get a good video shot of the car, and you got
The guys with the goofy faces.
the guys with the goofy faces. I still don't know who the goofy face was that popped up in front of the Mach-E. And I don't even remember recording his ass.
Let's call him Tyler. He looked like a Tyler.
Yeah, fuck boy Tyler.
Yeah.
But anyway, it was one of those things that irritating, and it just makes your work harder. That's the only, I guess, pet peeve, I guess you could say. It's it's one of those things.
Yeah.
When you're used to media day, you're used to media day.
I get it.
So, I mean, aside from that, I enjoyed the show. I enjoyed it more just because it's been 2 years of
What
nothing.
was your favorite thing to see?
Oh, man.
I'm talking about the entire show, not just
Throughout the entire show. So you're looking at the
Custom
new cars,
cars,
the old
school,
schools, and custom alley.
What was your favorite? If you had to give the person 10 out of 10.
No shit. This is a good one. Honestly, you know who I would give it to?
Who?
That goddamn Ford Mustang that we interviewed.
What year was that?
That was a 67 Eleanor style. But the man, holy shit.
Go off about it a little bit.
So I mean, we're
know
gonna
you got it
we're gonna be
ingrained.
doing a feature on it anyway on the YouTube channel. So be on the lookout for that. Real cool dude. Older gentleman.
Yeah.
You'd like be our dad to be 100% honest.
Never had one. No, I'm kidding.
Stupid. Are you though?
I joke about that. My father's actually an avid listener.
But real cool dude, insane on the passion that he was talking about his car. And it was awesome just to have him just go. He was like, oh man, am I talking too much? He literally told him, I was like, no. Do your thing, bro. Talk. Tell me everything you have done different to this car. And he showed me pictures of when he first got the car. He had a tree growing out of the trunk when he found it. He paid only $450 for the car. It didn't have a rear end, but it did have, trans motor. So he was going to get that motor and trans and put it on another Mustang project that he was working on.
Okay.
And he said that one day he just started stripping it, cleaning it, and when he stood back and saw it, he said he fell in love. Mind you, this is with a tree in the trunk growing out of it.
I want to know what his wife looks like.
But it was awesome to see that glimmer in the eye, bro, of the excitement of him just going off. I did this, I did that. He has, and I quote him, 245 Cobra-style etched bolts throughout the entire car. Granted, I didn't sit there and count them all, but every single bolt in that engine bay had a Cobra logo laser etched on it. Stainless steel. Then to top it all off, homeboy stands there, looks at me and goes, oh, did you see the frame? I go, no, why? That's the last thing you think about, really, a frame. Or if they tell you, like, it's been powder coated or it's been painted.
Yeah.
No.
Nice.
Homeboy got it dipped. It's chrome, bro. It's stainless steel frame. And again, this is a feature that we're gonna have on the YouTube channel. I guess you can say we're giving you a sneak peek of it. We have video. We have pictures of what we could see because the Mustang was so low. Just insane detail work. That car at the end of the day is the best of show winner. Anywhere it parks, guaranteed. Like if it doesn't win, people are ignorant, don't know or don't understand.
It's got to be a magazine show.
That's a magazine car. It's 100% a magazine Mustang.
No, I was saying the show. If it didn't win that, it'd be of a part of a pay and park meet.
Oh yeah, 100%.
That's the only way that's not winning.
Yeah, but Jesus Christ, the amount of bling on that car.
Everything was chromed
Stainless
out in the bay.
steel, chrome, everything redipped, everything polished, bro. That the chrome, they even have lines on it. You can tell that car garage rains. He quickly gets rid of the rain or the watermarks and just puts it back in the garage with a car cover. You can just tell. Like everything was done beautifully on that car. That's what I would say the car that really took it away from me throughout the entire show.
Really? That?
Mm-hmm. just the amount of detail. You look at it, it looks clean. It looks presentable.
Okay.
Well, like I said, we'll get into the section where it was parked at. That was just
Unfair.
no.
I felt bad for the person he was parked next to.
I also
That poor
you
guy.
just took it right out of my. The other older gentleman, super cool as well,
Parked next to him.
got parked next to him, and
It's the same exact car.
I felt bad as hell. Now I'm not knocking the car. That car was 100% restored, but restored, like it
Versus
just rolled
restored
out.
in custom
It
are two
just
different
rolled out of
things.
Ford. It just rolled out of Ford. That's how clean it was. Brand new, no dirt anywhere. Barn fine, from what he was saying. The original owner got sick, and the car overheated, and he sat in the garage for like 35 years. He finds it, gets it for dirt cheap. He didn't really say the number, didn't really ask. But I can assume he got a good deal on it if the car sat for that long. Goes to look at it, water pump went.
You can't make that
35-year-old gas.
shit. Oh, well, there you go.
Swap the water pump? No. With 35-year-old gas. Bitch started right the fuck up.
No.
Put a brand new battery, new water pump.
Like nothing ever happened.
Carburetor spray, go. And the car started right up. Blue fucking white smoke for like fucking an hour. And then from there, it just idled out. And it was fine. That's the original motor. It's an original Matchings number 67 Mustang.
Okay. But that
But again,
modified
when you're
classic
looking at
versus the stock classic.
that hardcore modified Mustang compared to that Restro, I mean, I didn't
comparison.
want to be parked there. I would have been like, yo, park me over there.
Yeah. Park me by the bathroom.
But again, like I said, we'll get into that one in the other in the next episode. Some of the cars that we saw were just like,
Why is that here?
but why?
What's
Why are
going
you
on
here? But yeah, we'll get into that. But
Let this
aside
guy
from
park
that, yeah,
here.
the Mustang definitely for me, the Mustang took it, 100% took it.
All right.
So wait, hold on, I got another one for you, because there was two things that we were not able to do because again, they decided to combine Media Day with, in general,
Peasant
everybody
Day.
in the fucking world comes in day, and we weren't able to do the test track with the electric cars, but we'll do it in
Oh no.
in New York. No, that's fun, and we get to interview the driver and all that. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm going to sit you in the front,
Yeah.
so you can enjoy that.
I've driven in the car with Amanda driving. You think I'm scared of a track driver?
You'll be fine.
I'm ready to
You'll
die.
be fine. You'll survive.
I'm ready. I'm not scared.
We didn't get a chance to do the Toyota test drive either. That's another one we didn't get a chance to do.
I think they just paged in the fucking hallway there.
Yeah, they did. I'm not surprised.
That's weird.
There's usually some type of random background that always comes in the episode anyway. And the final thing was the Jeep test drive.
I wasn't too enthused about that either. I'm not a
So.
Jeep guy.
Oh, well, neither am I, but still fun to do. You get to talk to the drivers and you get to shoot a little bit of B-roll and set up the cameras outside.
True.
So I think out of all of them, the Toyota is the craziest. Because the guy, whoever drives the car, straight up does 50 in reverse, cuts the brake, slams the e-brake, cuts into drive, and just
Flips
does
you
a full
over.
perfect 180.
Fast and by.
Yeah, no, you have to
curious.
sign. You have to sign a waiver. Like, they're not responsible if you die.
Nice.
Yeah, all of them do it. Like the Jeep one, I'm assuming the E-Track one for the the electric cars. But to go on the electric cars, what'd you think of so many goddamn electric cars?
Disappointing. They're cool.
But disappointing, right?
Yeah, to know that the
Yeah.
motor's going out.
It's cool to see it, but at the same time, you're just like,
Why would they do this to us? Why? We learned so much about the combustion engine. Now they're switching up the game.
I mean, I get it, especially now with the gas prices, but...
No, hold
my
on.
God.
I got something to say about those fucking gas prices. I'm sorry.
What? I'm bringing out my Huffy?
All right. I have friends who spend $400 on sneakers and laugh at it. I have friends who go and spend $1,000 on drugs on the weekend.
And they
Hold on.
bitching about gas?
Hold on. Wait. I'm not done yet.
Okay.
I know friends that lease their phones because they want the new phone every year.
Mm-hmm.
I have friends who paid $5,000 for wheels.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to fucking hear anybody drop one tear about the gas.
100% right.
Be thankful that there will be less idiots on the road, and you in your car will be able to whip it as hard as you can or as fast as you want because it will be dead empty this summer.
That's a very actual good point.
The beaches are going to be empty.
That is awesome for me.
And on top of that, any like Six Flags and shit, that's going to be empty. Nobody's going to want to spend $7 a gallon to drive down there.
No, you're right.
And then when you get there, phenomenal parking.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. You know, I don't think the gas is going to hit us that hard.
I hope so.
Shut the fuck up, nigga. I don't want to go that crazy either. Remember, I don't care about the Ford. I remember, what was it, like 10 years back or so?
2008, it went to $5.
It went up to $5. I shut the fuck up and I paid it. It is what it is. Mm-hmm. I think we'll probably get to that again. I don't see it really hitting like the crazy California West Coast prices.
I hope so.
Dude, what the fuck? Do you like hate everyone today? Do you need a hug?
I had a rough day.
I can tell you had a rough day. Your eyeballs twitching.
I'm not going to talk about my job here. I was going to let it rip, and I'm not going to. But the fact of the matter being is there'll be less kids driving around.
That is 100%. You know, all the little fuckboys are going to stay home.
Yeah.
Simple as that. You know, when it comes to the shows.
Those clowns who make the $20 an hour, they're staying the fuck home.
Yeah. No, 100%. 100%. But I didn't even think about it that way. You're right. Less traffic, I would assume, to be this upcoming spring and summer.
Positives, Poppy. Positives.
So, better for me.
So, aside from that, I didn't like... Well, I did like all electric cars. I don't like that we're going in that direction necessarily.
Well, like I said, they're cool looking.
Yeah.
You know what's the only thing that has me very unimpressed with all the electric cars that are coming out? Aside from like maybe two that show promise.
What's that?
Their range sucks. All their ranges are fucking absolute trash.
4 blocks, charge it. 4 blocks, charge it. What are you using to charge it?
What the fuck is 300 miles? Like, you're still getting farther in gas. End of the day.
Yeah.
I can fill up here, and I won't have to fill up until I get to fucking Maryland.
Yeah. That's the thing.
You mean to tell me I have to plan my trips now based on either the Tesla charger system network
or where I can park?
Or wherever the hell that other EV charge up, system is?
Or if I pay the premium membership and get 40% more of my battery unlocked?
Oh, yeah, there's that. Yeah, I forgot there's that too. The software update. I forgot. Well, that's really mostly for Tesla. Nobody else really does that.
Still, 40% is almost 50%. That's doubling your battery life.
But still, you're getting nothing.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
I can see the electric car thing really picking up if they pass, 500, 600, 700 miles.
That'd be cool.
Before a charge. Dude, okay. That's fair game. Let's do this.
Then your electric bill's through the roof.
Well, yeah. But I have, also another thing I'm wondering why it hasn't been done yet. Alternator charges a battery, correct?
Okay.
Okay. Why don't they have some type of alternator style system in each wheel? So as you're driving, you're throwing just charge back to the battery to get you further down.
A never-ending battery.
So you're really only charging when you park, when you're at home or at work or you stop for a bit or whatever it is. But aside from that, you wouldn't need to charge.
Because that would mean that they get to not
each
make money
wheel
off
will
of
be
us.
giving you constant charge back because you're driving.
That makes too much sense.
Right? Or am I like...
I'm looking around, make sure to see I ain't like getting ready to snipe you while you're sitting here.
Biden's going to come out of nowhere and be like, get him.
That guy. That guy right there, blue sweater.
You know what I mean? But am I wrong? Like, I don't know why this hasn't been...
Thought of? I'm sure it's in the works.
Now I would hope so.
Airless tires.
Airless tires are also... Well, yeah, that I saw. We might see that actually in New York.
Did you notice the one car with it?
What happened?
Did you notice one car with it?
No, which car had that? Wait, which car had it?
A Bentley GT Continental.
Oh, that was in the crazy side, where all the crazy supercars were. Mm-hmm. No, I didn't get a chance to even see that one.
Do you want to tell them how that worked out for us?
Oh, we got in.
So,
well, better said,
tell the
whoever
story.
goes to the Philly Auto Show or New York Auto Show, all these supercars are always behind the famous, fencing and thing, and they don't let you go in and everything else. I'm shooting some B-roll behind me, I forgot what the car I'm getting. And fucknut over here decided to walk on by. Don't even know what the fuck you said. And when I turn around, I'm like, where's Snuff? And he goes, oh, no, he got inside. So can you explain what the fuck you said or what did you do really?
There was two of them.
Okay. Yeah, no, you did this twice. You did this twice while I was shooting B-roll somewhere else.
The one guy.
You're like a fucking squirrel. Nuts!
New plan, go. So the one guy, tall, skinny, ginger kid. I think his name was Brian.
Okay.
Brian, if you're listening, shout out. Walk over. I'm like, hey man, I'm here for media day, and I can't help but notice you have nobody recording your cars. He goes, yeah, I don't know what that's about. I said, would you like somebody to record your cars? He goes, do you have a media pass? Tell me you have a media pass. I pull out the little card that says media pass. He goes, oh my God, thank you so much. Come in. He opens
really?
He opens up the gate. And he's like, all right, so here's what I need you to do. I said, I'm going to do what I do. I'll be in and out like a crack house. You won't even notice me.
Yeah, normally the rules is like, don't know backpacks just in case. You turn around, you bump something. Congratulations, you own a Bentley.
Yeah. So he's like, for real? I'm like, yeah, for reals. I'm going to do this, and you're going to be happy with it. So, of course, you know me. This car, that car, this car. I'm not going to give away all the cars. Just
No, they're going to have to go to YouTube for
close up on the paint where you can see the reflections, nice wheels, big giant brake kits, triple stitch leather interior.
I mean, we could say one because you were right next to it.
Go ahead.
McLaren. That's it. That's it. That's all we're going to say. McLaren.
The blue one?
Yes. Oh, that thing was pretty. It was pretty. Wouldn't pay the price, but pretty.
I mean, if we had it like that, we would.
No, I don't think so.
If you're the world's richest man, you wouldn't do it?
Nah. I will buy every single $400 car on Facebook and just make them look dope as shit.
Good to know. So that's the first one. And then when I was done, he's like, dude, you really got some like good footage probably. I'm like, probably? I'm on a gimbal. My hands are steady, baby. He's like, oh my God, show me that. And I had to explain to him what it was and, second generation.
Right.
Yada, yada, yada. He's like, oh, that's really cool. Is it expensive? I'm like, I don't know. It's my buddies. I point over at you, and you're sitting on the sideline, wide-eyed, like, dude, what the fuck did you just do?
I'm just hoping, I'm like, please, God, don't let him rub a quarter panel with, like, his jeans or something. I don't want to get kicked out of Philly. That's all I was worried about, to be 100% honest.
Better me than
Because
Katie.
you're an idiot.
Katie is a bull in a china shop. She trips over air and
She
chokes
be taking
on.
them side mirrors out. She walk out with a, Bentley side mirror. What the fuck is this doing in my purse?
Attached to her ass.
No, but you gotta remember, in literally in your area where you were, like if you were to sum up the total
You're
of all
looking
the
at
cars, it's mind-numbing.
16 mil?
Just about, because I told the man, I'm like, check out the prices. And I even took pictures. And at home, I was like, all right, I'm curious now. So I started adding all the prices of all the cars. I just stopped. I was like, yo, no, I'm just putting the phone away.
When I saw the Rolls Royce, that's when I got worried.
That's when you got worried, really?
$4 million on a car?
Yeah, and you were taking pictures of the one that was like 1.2 mil.
Yeah.
So the 6 mil is where you were like, oh no,
Yeah.
I need to be careful now. But the other one, I can get it at Hudson Honda. Like, what the fuck?
No, not that I can get it at Sonata, but you know what I'm saying. So that was the first little corral I got in.
Okay.
And the second one, there's this woman with a neon green jacket.
Oh, yes.
Jacket dress, whatever you want to call it.
It had fur on it, didn't it?
Yeah.
It did have fur.
Yeah. I can't remember her name for the life of me. And she
I
said
told
her
you to
name
take the stupid business card.
13 times. I didn't want to take it.
Well, now you know.
All right, anyway.
Because it's the credit that we give them online or here on the podcast.
So
Now you know for next time.
walk over. I'm like, hi, how's everything going? She's like, really good. How about you? I'm like, today's a good day. Just wondering, can I jump in there and take a few pictures? She's like, sure. No media pass, no nothing. I was like, oh, by the way, do you need my media pass? She was like, no. I said, so why are you making everybody else wait outside? She goes,
Wow.
I was like, all right, there goes a red flag. So I get ready to start taking pictures. She's like, so what are you doing here? Oh, no, with my team for media day. So, like, that's your team? I was like, no, I'm the VP. Ooh, Mr. VP. I was like,
It's so stupid.
And now I can feel, like, heat on the back of my neck.
Yes. Yes.
Caitlin's watching me.
Yes.
So I was like, she's like, so what's your name? I'm like, Steve.
You're so stupid.
Yeah, no, she knows me as Steve. You see, when New York Auto Show, she'll be like, Steve. I'm like, hey.
I am going to laugh my ass off if she straight up remembers you and goes, Steve.
Oh, you think it's a joke?
Yes.
Okay, no, that's fine. You've watched me do that to people in person.
Yeah, but I didn't think you would, you know.
A girl that I don't have any interest in?
It's a media show. What
Nope,
are you worried
nope,
about?
nope,
You're such a noob. It's adorable.
I don't need my pee-pee caught in a trap. That's
It's not a
problem.
trap. You're trying to get inside, not her.
No, but when she's
the
too
car,
friendly, I can't even acknowledge it. Absolutely not.
It's not the point. She was your way in.
Yeah, she let me in.
Exactly. So it worked out.
So, whatever. I'm recording this, recording that, recording this. She comes over by me and starts talking again.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like, I know she knows that I'm working. Mm-hmm. I know she knows she knows. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I know that she knows that I know that I'm working. And she proceeded to
I
come
can
over.
tell you're getting nervous just telling the fucking stupid
She
story.
proceeded to come over and, like, still trying to small talk me.
Mm.
So, what do you drive? Phone comes out. Ooh, carbon fiber front end. We have one of those on a Lamborghini over there. Look. How much you pay for that? I was like, ah. She goes, oh, so you're one of those six-figure guys. I'm like, yeah. She's like,
If they only knew how many ramen noodles I have to eat for
yeah,
this.
right? Jesus. So, small talk. And she's like being super nice. And I don't trust it anymore because I got Katie watching me. And even if Katie wasn't there, still, I feel the heat. It's not nice.
Yeah, but for you, all you know, she's
Was she gonna
literally
give me a
being
free
nice.
car?
You never know.
Doubtful.
You could have had that, carbon fiber front end.
A Aventador.
Yeah, it'll match the Z.
Doubtful. You know what the maintenance is on? You know what an oil change would be?
What was the monthly package on? Fuck. What was it?
16 grand
16 grand a month for the maintenance package. I forgot
on the
what-
Rolls Royce.
On the Rolls Royce, thank you. Jesus fucking Christ. Just on that alone, you're just like, no, keep the car.
Yada, yada, yada. I'm taking all this B-roll, these pictures. She's like, that's awesome. You should, like, give me your number so, like, I could see some of the pictures. And I looked at her. I was like,
Oh, see, that's different. Okay.
and I looked at her. I was like, I'll give you the Instagram of the team. She goes, what about you? I'm like, what about me? I already got my picture, so now I can be rude. Like, what about me? She's like, can I have
Don't
your
be
Instagram?
rude. We have to go back to New York.
Can I have your Instagram? I was like, yeah, it's Nufflufgus on IG, and my fiance over there, and I point at Katie. I was like, she's the pink TSX in the background. You like Acuras? She was like, oh, all right. I was like, didn't even answer my question. Just
No
like,
kidding, really?
Sidebarred. Oh, all right. Thank you, I guess.
Stop. Really? Did she really just fucking... Damn.
I got a serious face right now.
No shit, dude.
I'm not
that really
smiling.
happened like that?
Womp, 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 womp.
Oh, my God.
So, I got my shit. I did what I needed to do. I got the fuck out.
No, I mean, you got a good B-roll.
And I caught you
You
talking to
did good.
Katie, and Katie had the face on.
Yeah, because I turn around. I'm like, fuck. I'm like, where's this retard? I'm like, God damn it. He's like a fucking special kid. I need to put the chain on him with the slinky thing so
Helmet.
you don't go anywhere. Because they yank you back. She goes, oh, no, look. He got inside this one, too. I was like, what the fuck? How the hell did this motherfucker? Because we've done it in the past.
Yeah.
And they've always been like, no, thanks, but, we're very restrictive. It could have been literally just because, post-COVID.
Yeah.
And everybody's like, yes, please, sit in the car. Pee on it. I don't care. Just
Oh, well,
take pictures of it.
So while she was small talking to me, I was like, so like, I noticed everybody can get in all the other cars. Like, can we get in one of these? She goes, SVT right there. Go ahead, open that door. It's gonna pick up. And I looked at her. I was like, nah, I was just fucking with you.
Wow. That's a surprise and a half. Because normally, dude, like I said, we've been doing it for a while now.
But again, that's part of the yada yada yada.
Yeah.
I skipped over that kind of shit, but
Only once were we able to get, and they were like, yeah, do me a favor. Do anything you want. Take B-roll, take all the videos you want, photos, at least 2 feet away. So they let us get in, but we had to he goes, no backpacks, no jackets, no keys, no nothing. Put everything up. Like, they were like anal. Which, whatever, it's understandable. Because, look at normal humans in the car show floor.
Oh, yeah, no, they were animals.
They're like fender, hood,
I watched
fingerprint. Let's see how many fingerprints I can put on a fucking hood and drive these people crazy. The poor guy at Honda. His arm was about to fall the fuck off. I felt so bad, dude. So fucking bad. And then when he saw me, you can tell he just went, fuck. I was like, my guy, it's fine. You can leave the fingerprints. Just quick B-roll. I'm good. He goes, all right, thanks, man. It's just these fucking people, bro. I was like, no, I know. Trust me, I know.
So when she offered that, I was like, nah, never mind. But anyway, got in, got out, got what I needed. Went.
No, we're
Continue
perfect.
to tell the story about Katie.
Oh, right. So, like, I turn around, and she goes, oh, no, he's over there. He was able to get inside the exotic supercars. I was like, okay, cool. What the fuck is this guy saying to these people? Because now twice I already saw you. Because I was doing B-roll in other cars and meeting up with everybody. I guess you were chatting in the middle of that. Mm-hmm. And then, she turned around, she goes, what the? Is that bitch flirting? I was like, let me go see what's going on. And I went to go save you before Samudio.
Yeah, right, before I wind up dying.
But at least it worked out. It worked out. You did good. You did shoot a very good B-roll, by the way, for your first time.
Yeah, for the first time.
Yeah, so it was good. I'm proud of you.
So we got in there, and it was good. It was good. It was good. It was good.
So now, the famous Z.
You want to get to that now?
Yeah, of course. Literally, we had a few weeks ago a full episode on Z's. And you're going to tell me I'm not going to get into it?
All right. I was unimpressed.
Is the hype real for you? Like, did it meet your expectations? Seeing it, face to face?
No.
Really? What?
No.
Explain.
No. It's a pretty car. It has basically the same motor as a Q50 Red Sport. Q60?
Okay.
Red Sport. It's that V6 twin turbo.
Okay.
It's nice, but it's missing something.
What do you mean?
It's missing heart.
What do you mean it's missing heart?
All right.
Explain.
For the 370Z guys, that shape in the front, that front fender shape, the front bumper, the hood, everything rounded out.
Right.
The headlights, it's cohesive. It has that little bit of, ooh, look at that. That's special.
Okay.
The Z, it's got the nice ass.
Okay.
The flat trunk, or hatch, rather, I should say.
Right.
It's got that.
And you feel like the new Z is missing something?
It's missing heart, dude. There's no love in it. It was geared with the purchaser's intentions in mind, where they added everything they could possibly need for a nice car.
Okay.
It hit the mark. It's cool. 10 out of 10. It's
I
cool.
felt such a 300 ZX vibe in the back.
Yeah.
That's like I like it.
And a 240Z in the front.
And a 240Z in the front. Yes, it was like a mashup. And like the middle section is the only thing I can possibly say resembles a 350.
But had they made it like 3 inches wider on each fender in the rear,
Okay.
or hear me out, some sort of curvature in the rear fenders, or
So it's too plain body lines.
I think there's going to be a lot of potential to modify it.
I was about to say, I'm pretty sure that, we've been seeing some of those.
Yeah, no, we've been seeing the wide body renderings.
Yeah. Well, a lot of stuff is coming out for it. That does make it,
But even if you look at the Target Top Supra, it had those fender vents.
Well, yeah, but you're also looking at the GS model. You're also looking at a prototype of one of one.
Give me a second. It had the little vent canard on the door, leaning into the rear quarter panel.
Yes.
It had that little bit of love put in it where it's like, this is really fucking cool. Look.
Oh, no, 100%. Like I said, I still say Toyota missed the mark not releasing that.
Well, to be fair, the launch edition Supras are pretty cool.
Oh, no, those are nice.
There wasn't too many of them either. I think it's like 60
No, they're
or
rare.
600 or something
Yeah,
like that.
just about that they were made. But I still think a market for that Target Top, they would make bank.
But I digress. Back to the Z. there's an additive of the best way I could say this is if you season your food with just salt and pepper, yeah, it's food and it's good food. But when you start throwing the garlic in it and the little diced up onions,
Right,
a little bit of olive oil and
I
balsamic.
get it. That's where the aftermarket world's going to come in.
Yeah, but you know how much you're going to have to dump on it?
Maybe not. I mean, okay, I'll give you a good example. The BRZ.
That was cool.
Cool looking car.
It resembles
Cool
a
looking
Porsche
car when it
tightly.
came out. But still, I found it very...
The new one.
Me, whatever.
The old BRZ, The new one?
Now, with the aftermarket mods done on them, wide bodies, the flares,
They still don't hit the mark for me personally.
I think personally, it gives it that extra bit of sazon that you're telling me about.
I guess because Jared bought one and fully modded, it just sucked all the air out of it for me. Knowing that you could buy that mod for as much as he paid.
Oh, yeah, that could be a thing too.
That pulled all the air out of that balloon.
Because, yeah, that was a hype number.
I lost it. I was just like, oh, soft. And I think with the Z, there's going to be a lot of room for aftermarket potential. But the money you're going to have to spend on it, plus never mind that it's a brand new car that you just bought. Never mind nobody being around the booth to answer questions.
I was actually surprised about that. I thought there was going to be somebody from Nissan to actually talk a little bit more. But then again, this is where the differences happen between Philly and the New York show. Because the New York show, chances are you're going to have somebody there from Nissan.
Okay. Hopefully it's somebody who's knowledgeable, because I want to know after an aggressive tune and what small mods you can do to push out power, because they knew it with the 350Z already.
Yeah, but I don't think you're ever going to be able to get that info from them.
Then they don't understand the assignment when it comes to hiring the right person.
You cannot go up to a guy from Nissan and be like, so, how many pops and bangs do you think I can do out of this thing?
No, I'm not asking for pops and bangs out of that Z. Also, I don't think that exhaust system is conducive to that kind of output. Mm-hmm. What I'm saying is, with the DEs, there was tricks for it.
Right.
With the HRs, there was tricks for it. I want to know, for this new Z...
What little bolt-ons you can probably pull off?
To jump it up after a tune.
If I had to put money on half of the answer for that...
Yeah.
The Q50 or the Q60, whichever red sport. Whatever mods they have, chances are...
It'll fit right on.
Some of them will trickle down and fit on the new Z.
I can already see somebody getting an ethanol kit and a little bit of Laffy gas for for the dig.
Oh yeah, 100%.
And methanol kit, E85 maybe. Like I could see that kind of shit going into it just to quick numbers.
Okay.
But
I'm surprised though because the hype was real in the last few episodes back.
So excited to see it.
From the renders, from the actual pictures, and now physically seeing it in real life is just a completely 360.
Yeah.
I'm surprised as hell right now.
I don't want to call it a letdown because I'd be lying. But you can hear like the lack of enthusiasm in me when I say that it wasn't what I expected. It was the supermodel that I seen on Instagram 100 times. I'm like, wow, this got to be a cool person. And then when you meet them, they're like snotty and not as pretty and...
Got it. Okay.
Like just
that's a good example.
General dirty person.
Yeah. Oh, no. Okay. That's a good example. See, I had... Well, again, when I'm just a fan of blue to begin with, obviously. I fell in love with the paint in the interior. That was it for me.
Okay.
Love the paint. Love that blue. Love that fucking blue hard as hell.
Also, I didn't care for their blue.
Really?
I like the yellow.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that with you.
I might have felt a little bit different if it was yellow.
Maybe you think the color maybe was a little bit too bland to bring into the show?
Don't take this the wrong way. I'm sick of...
Because you're not wrong. No, you're not wrong. Me personally, if I would have been Nissan or something else, I would have brought the Z. I would have brought the blue one, but also would have brought whatever other random ass, bright, obnoxious ass color that they're going to come out in.
Yeah.
Just so you can see comparisons.
Or I would have liked to see in that gunmetal gray, that dark gray.
Okay, really? The gunmetal gray?
The same color as the Z originally.
I thought you were going to say like fucking bright yellow or some shit.
No. Oh. The other thing I was very unimpressed with, and I know this is going to sound stupid, and you can kill me if you want to, the mirrors.
What about them?
You're watching people do this thing on social media where they mod the mirrors.
Okay, wait. I have not seen this trend. What the fuck are they modding in the mirrors?
Whether they do GAN doors,
Oh, okay.
or the mirrors are self-folding, or they have that little arrow on them where they
Got it.
turn
Okay. Okay.
No, those were fucking plain. Not even blue tint glass. I was like, what are we doing here?
So maybe there will be a Nismo edition?
If there is,
There has to be a Nismo
not for
edition.
anything.
They fucking do these Nismo editions for everything.
I got added to a New York VQ group chat.
Mm-hmm.
New York Car Society
Okay.
has a VQ group chat,
Mm-hmm.
and he was like, "Hey, I really like your car. I want you to be part of this group chat." I said, "Okay, yeah, sure.
Mm-hmm.
Throw me in there." This one kid posted, "I'm selling a 2021 370Z Nismo with 1,000 miles on it." I was like, oh,
1,000 miles on it?
Yeah.
The fuck?
And he was like, "I want 58 grand."
So he's pretty much basing his number on the mileage.
He's one of those people that on Facebook, I know what I have, bro, but he's way too early in the game. You're like 20 years early, bro. We're fucking lax.
He's KBB. I'm pretty sure he'll be anywhere from 45 to 50. 58 is pushing.
But still.
But if it really is 1,000 miles
My
on
guys, it's a 2021. We are in 2022. It's a year old.
yeah.
You're not getting that kind of return.
No way in hell. The only way you're gonna buy it, the only way that's gonna make a sale like that is straight up auction.
Not even. Because you can buy them on Craigslist. Facebook Marketplace for like 38, 42.
With 1,000 miles.
Yeah, a little bit more, but still, the fact of the matter being is it is what it is.
I get it, but this is the the differences of like going by the book price, knowing what you have price, and the mods and the work you've done into it.
No, it was bone
price.
stock.
So if it's 100, it's 100% bone stock.
Yep.
1,000 miles on it.
Yep.
Garage kept, I'm assuming.
Probably not. He lives in Brooklyn.
Okay, no garage. Got it. I mean, that car has to be so fucking mint,
Doubtful.
which is doubtful. You know, granted, you don't know where he lives
year
or
of
where he
sitting in
parks or
Brooklyn.
whatever the hell.
On the street.
Yeah, no, he's overreaching. He's overreaching hard. You know what it is, and I get this because a lot of sellers do this. You have something, you really know what it's worth. You really know, okay, I'm selling an iPhone, whatever, the new iPhone 13. I've used it for 6 months. I know I can probably, actual retail price, I could probably get rid of it for $700, $800. Am I going to ask for that? No. I'm going to say 1,000 or 1,100. Even though it's not brand new.
Look me in the fucking eyeball. I just need to make sure your pupils are all right.
What? Why?
A used iPhone for $1,000?
Yeah. A 13 Pro Max.
Did you see Alfredo before this?
I wish, or not, I would have pulled up here in a fucking Bentley.
So Sonic texted me downstairs from the studio. I replied back, "Fuck you." just fuck you. That's all I said. I had a bad day today at work.
But honestly, there's people overreaching like that hard as hell on Facebook Marketplace with everything. Granted, let's be for real. $400, $500, you can probably find a decent ass iPhone.
Well, you're a schmuck bucket for buying an iPhone to begin with.
Well, listen, peasant, Android.
Bro, your videos look like you record them with potatoes.
No, that's because your Android converts them to potatoes. Because I shoot fucking motherfucking filet mignon out of my iPhone, nigga. And you, sir, it gets converted to potato chips from Wise. Okay? So you can go fuck yourself. Don't leave a note. Hang yourself. Go, write it. I'll give you paper and pen. Just do it.
I'm so over Apple products.
But honestly speaking, so it becomes that catch game. The KBB book Because I'm pretty sure if he puts in that mileage, he puts in the info that the car has, the specs or whatever, KBB is going to come back with a stupid-ass number. And I'll bet you anything it would be anywhere from 45 grand to 50 grand.
Hold on. Give me 1 second to see something. I'm just curious.
Go, try it. Because honestly, and this is you saying it's in excellent condition, it's an excellent interior condition, it's a one-owner car, and all this and that.
Fuck you.
Let's see. Oh, I'm sorry. 45 to 50. What are we looking at here? 3,000 miles, 48,000. I'm not that far off. And I didn't even bother Googling. Hold on, no. Let's see, another one. 6,000 miles on it, 47,000. 36,000 miles, and you're at practically $38,000. So, as overpriced as it is in our heads, the fucking guy isn't off.
For that, I buy a used Corvette with fucking 50,000 miles, 60,000 miles.
45 to 50K, you can get like a Z06 or a Z01.
So why the fuck would you buy a Nissan?
Because a lot of people don't like Chevy. And they'll go with a fucking Nismo.
Give me my phone. You're giving me a fucking headache.
I'm here just looking at the rest of the crazy-ass prices. Look at this one. A 2019 Nismo, 370Z, 15,000 miles on it, 45K.
Nope.
But you see my point. As crazy as it sounds, 1,000 miles, 1,000 real miles on a car that's a year old and he's getting rid of it. Yeah, I can 100% see.
For that, you buy a vintage 911 with fucking 80,000 miles.
You kidding me? With $45,000, I'm buying myself a fucking GTO that's done, turnkey and go. The only thing I have to do is wash the fucking thing.
But you see, that's where the money is spent. That's the right way to
So
do
that's,
that.
But again, that's just my 2 cents on it, what I would do. But the guy isn't, like I said, as crazy as it sounds, he's not far off. 100% he's not far off.
I feel like he was reaching.
No. Like I said, just KBB it real quick.
Yeah, I'm done with it. I don't care. Anyway.
But go on.
I don't know. It was lackluster of love.
Okay, so the Z ended up not surprising you.
It didn't meet my expectations.
So it looks nice,
cool.
but just missing something. Missing heart or missing a little bit of flavor.
Yeah.
On the design aspect, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, I can see that.
Had they put like an OEM splitter on it, okay, there we go. That's enough for me.
You see, what would have been cool, which I'm surprised they didn't do this because they've done it in the past. So actually, several companies, better said. They usually bring a car out that they got worked up and they did for like SEMA.
With the wide body on it.
Or they'll let like West Coast Customs.
West Coast Customs was there.
No, I know. But they'll usually be like, hey, listen, here's a car. We're going to present it here. Go nuts.
They brought a Koenigsegg.
Yes.
Koenigsegg?
Yes.
I don't know how to say it the right way.
I'm
a peasant.
You're close. It's the one with the K.
Yep,
whatever.
That.
Whatever. Before, this is what, 2019? Yeah, 2019. We went to New York. And Kia gave West Coast Customs 2 Stingers.
Yeah. I remember that.
Full custom metal wide bodies, fully Recaro interiors. But and you see it stock, you see it like maxed out trim that they presented in, and then you see the 2 custom ones. So then if you're looking at the car and you're like, it's not ugly, but nothing to fucking, leave a nut over. You see it maxed out, okay, looks cool. But then when you see it fully modded, you're like, there's fucking potential in this thing. So I wonder if that's what maybe you needed.
That's exactly what I needed.
See the blue one that we saw over there, and then seeing one like fully, like crazy.
Balls to the wall.
To make you really be like, holy shit, you know what? I think I want one. Because I can do this, I can do that, and then
And I'm not even itching to buy one. That's the crazy part.
You know what was the most depressing car for me to see?
Can I guess it?
Yes, and I'll be extremely impressed if you get it correctly.
Was it a truck?
Yes, it was.
Was it an electric truck?
No.
What was it?
The Trailblazer.
Oh, that was
That
something.
was so disappointing. Oh my. GM, what the fuck?
Give him a rant.
Oh my God. Well, I'm a truck guy. For those that don't know, I'm a hardcore truck guy. I mean, truck guy, my SUVs. This could be just because I'm biased on how blue looks like already at this rate, and I'm kind of used to it.
Yes.
But I still like seeing a Trailblazer. What the hell, the Curb Your Enthusiasm theme song? But honestly, it could be that, or it just could be I'm just used to seeing how blue looks like, or granted, I can still see a Trailblazer and be like, I like the front end.
Yeah, but
Or
it makes you
I like
almost
the curve
fall
of the
out
hood.
of love with it a little bit.
And I remember, I get it 100% because when I...
So you had the same reaction.
No, I had the same thing. That's why I started laughing. I like the tech inside. I like the color options. I love the black roof option with the opposite side color on the rest of the body. I get it. I love it.
Okay.
But I'm just like, where the fuck is the oomph? Where the hell's the, oh my God, yes. Like, oh my, that looks dope.
No, there's no love.
I don't see it. It's like, I get it. They missed the mark on the Blazer and the Trailblazer.
Yep.
I love the tech inside, but I don't feel exactly. Like I said, I get it. I started laughing. I'm like, because I had the same moment when I saw the Trailblazer, and I took pictures of it. I didn't even add it to the B-roll.
Ouch.
I did not even add it to the B-roll because I was just like, see, I can see the Suburban that was right behind it, and that looked cooler.
Yeah.
It looked meaner. You know, it grabbed your attention.
They had a pickup truck. The black
Oh,
one.
the Denali.
Shit was
that was
sex
actually
on
cool as
wheels.
hell with the lift gate.
That was cool. A little help you up lift gate.
But, you know, I felt the same way with the Blazer and the Trailblazer. And now even worse because I got the email today and GM's announcing maybe we'll see something about it in New York. The electric Blazer SS.
There goes 80 grand.
Wah, wah, wah.
Cue the
Shitting me right now? Shitting me?
That's how I feel about that, dude. That's just...
No, we can go on a rant with that, you know, later on. But
All right. Well, we'll hold on.
you know what I mean? But it's one of those things. And I just got the email. I was like, okay, cool. I didn't see the electric part. I'm like, oh my God, Blazer SS. I'm like, fuck. Another supercharged LS7. Nipples got hard. And when I clicked on the site, electric. I'm like, fuck yourself. Okay? You know
God
that?
damn
fuck
it.
yourself. Okay, let's see the range. Oh, 350 miles. I'm like, oh, cool. By Atlantic City, I'm fucked. That's what you're telling me. Cool. Whatever. Clicked out of it. But again, that's a rant for another day. Maybe we can have it after the New York show.
Okay.
Because I'm pretty sure we'll see more
So, you were
Duracell
disappointed
powered cars.
with your version of your modern car. I was disappointed
Yes.
with my version of the modern car.
Yes, 100%. You know, it would have been cool to ask the girls what they found cool and what they found.
Want to call one of them?
Well, I know mine's probably like knocked out by now.
It's only 640.
Yeah, long day at work.
Yeah.
But we'll find out. We'll do it for the next episode. Whatchamacall. You know, another one that's like same deal.
What's that?
Depressing to look at because of the name, the Mach-E.
Oh, yeah. Just a shoulder shrug.
Yep, it's one of those. I don't know. The only one I am excited, two of them I'm excited to see, I have to admit, is the Hummer. Because it actually has above, supposedly, you know, over 300 miles range. And I just want to see it do the crab walk. I just find that fucking amazing. And the Silverado. Because actually I believe the Silverado looks mean as shit.
I'm sure they'll figure out a way to make it fun for the new kids. That's the best way I could say that.
Pretty much. Lowering the price tag, hopefully, because that's like 90 grand.
Those things hold value, though.
Yeah, their batteries won't.
No, you're right.
So, but whatever. Let's see what happens. We are finally launching our YouTube channel. Well, not launching, better said, reopening because it was closed.
Revamping.
Revamping. It was closed during Rona. So yeah, our video drops Friday. So that is what, the 11th, right? Yeah.
I'll tell you right now.
Yeah, the 11th. The 11th.
Friday is the 11th.
Yeah, so March 11th, 5 p.m., Friday, is going to be our official drop date on all our videos from here on out. So Thursday, you can listen to our wonderful, sexy voices. And then on Friday, when you're bored, you can watch some videos.
Yeah, that'll work.
So don't forget, once you check out the video, smash the like button, share it with your friends, your uncles, your side pieces, whatever. It all works and it all helps the channel grow. And yeah, it feels good to be back. The next following episode, we will be ranting on the rest of the lovely cars that we saw and stuff we wish we didn't see, for lack of a better word. So yeah, that's pretty much about it. Anything you want to add?
No. We pretty much covered everything as far as the auto show without the modded cars or the back from the past, whatever it was called.
Yes, back from the past. So yeah, don't worry about it. That's the part tour coming up in the following week's episode. As always, my friends, thank you everybody for listening and for watching. We will have a normal questionnaire at the end of the Spotify, as always. Sorry, Apple guys. It's only for Spotify users. Aside from that, yeah, that's pretty much it. As always, my friends, keep it custom because life's way too short to stay stuck.
Later.